Gary, pre-season games now done and dusted.
Yep.
Won one, lost one. We more than matched Barrow for 60 minutes of that game, but sort of 20 minutes in that mid-second half that enabled Barrow to get on the front foot. We had got a sin bin in and sort of turned the tide a little bit.
Yeah, it was definitely a turning point in the game, wasn't it? Not sure why Roy had to do it. Really, it was a bit of a rush of blood. No need to do it. Yeah, it's probably ultimately cost the game. But it was a difficult one today because you're right. I thought for 60 minutes we were very good, but you get caught in pre-season between giving people enough game time to make it valuable for fitness and also having a look at some people as well. So yeah, I think second half we made a lot of changes and we lost our fluidity and our consistency a little bit. But you've got to do that. But I have to say, I thought the first half our defence was very, very good, but we gave away too many easy possession. We made a lot of errors. The referee had a few strange calls with this one-on-one strip rule, which I don't like, but because there's too many grey areas with it. But I don't think we got one call in that area today, not one. So that was a bit disappointing. I thought, we didn't look after the ball well enough, and therefore had to do far too much defence. And I think that's probably caught up with us at the end of the game.
Yeah. One good thing of the defence, the scramble defence, line defence was very good, which in previous years has let us down a little bit.
Absolutely fantastic, Scott. Yeah, I mean that one of Jimmy's in the corner there were outstanding effort from Jimmy Watson, brilliant. And I think we showed a lot of that resolve today. Ironic that they did buses on a close play close to the line, but that Ryan Duffy takes some stopping that close to the line. But other than that, apart from that, I thought we scrambled really hard and worked really hard for each other, and I was proud of that defence today. I thought they were all on it. They all wanted to work hard for each other, and I can't coach that. That's up to them as individuals to want to work that hard for each other. And I thought they did, and I thought, like I said, a lot of very, very promising signs from a defensive point of view, and from attack we looked a little bit rusty, and we'll get better. We will get better with the ball. But from a defensive side of things, to set that platform defensively, I thought, I think we'll be okay this year.
Obviously, pre-seasons, both training and games, has taken a different dynamic this year with limited games and whatnot. So you are chopping and changing quite a lot. But it must be promising that although you've maybe not done all the work you wanted to in pre-season, that you can put a defensive display up like that.
Yeah, well, you're right, Scott. When you put it into perspective, we've probably only been contact training for about 4 or 5 weeks, and you compare it with a normal pre-season, you're into contact right from the off. We normally get 12-13 weeks of pre-season and doing contact and defensive drills throughout the whole of those 12 weeks, and to say we've only been working on less than half that time is, like I said, it's credit to the boys' desire to want to defend. And we can coach on techniques and we can coach on structures, but the desire and the willingness and the effort is from within, and the players showed that in abundance today. And we wanted to protect our try line, and let's not forget, Barrow are pre-season favourites to win that league. They spent an awful lot of money. When you look at the depth and strength of their squad, they've spent an awful lot of money. So if that's the measure of the top few teams in the division, then I think we can count ourselves up there with them. And for 60 minutes we should probably have scored a few more points in the first half and probably made the second half a little bit more comfortable, but we didn't. But yeah, it was a good game, two good teams, and like I said, I thought we contributed to that game and more than held our own, and at times looked the better team.
So we've now got a fortnight before the league season kicks off at home against Workington. So what's the plan now? The pre-season games are out of the way, everybody's had a game. What's the plan now going into that first game?
I think we know where we are in terms of what the squad's going to look like for Workington. I think we're not far off. I think we're pretty close to it. We're going to see how the bumps and bruises are first of all. We lost Straff at half time, and a couple of others were struggling a little bit with injuries, so we need to get them patched up first and foremost. We've got 2 weeks hard work basically. We can't sit back. We've not achieved anything. We've not even started yet, so we've got 2 weeks hard work and put right the things that went wrong today. Look at ball retention and be a little bit better at that. and just keep working on improving week in, week out, ready for Workington. But yeah, 2 tough weeks, but I think the pre-season vendors have been very, very valuable in terms of seeing where we are in terms of a squad of players compared to Barrow, who, don't forget, have already had 2 games, so they were probably a little bit more prepared than us. But yeah, it's been a real good indication of how much more we've got to do.
And lastly, any early prognosis on Will Cook, who went down sort of first tackle of the game?
He got his knee trapped underneath the tackle. Doctor's a little bit concerned, so he's going to go off to hospital. He's got it in a brace at the minute, but we don't know the damage just yet. But there is some structural damage to the knee, so I'm not sure the extent of that. As I said, he's going to go off to hospital and get some checks, but he doesn't look good. He was in an awful lot of pain, wasn't he, as you saw when he went down, and we'll just have to assess it and hope it's not too bad and hope he's not out for too long.
Well, commiserations on today, but plenty to look back on and review and work on in the next fortnight.
Yeah, we've got, the boys are really disappointed down there because they genuinely thought we were going to go and win that, and I think, all being equal, if it had been a normal league game, we'd have put ourselves in a real good chance of winning that one. So look on the positives, work on the positives as well as the negatives, because we have to keep on doing those good things, sort some of the negatives out, and I think we'll be in decent shape. But yeah, it's disappointing with the result because we're not used to lose anyway, and that's disappointing, but we'll have to take it on the chin and move on.
Well, see you in a fortnight against Workington.
We will indeed. Thank you, Scott.